So, you have a movie for me?
I am a collector.
Australian legends.
This is...
And go.
What's up everyone, it's Adam from FWCI and I've been very eager for this one here, the Red Notice pitch meeting from Ryan George and Screen Rant. I did a reaction to the movie shortly after it came out. If you haven't seen that one, go check that out. I'll put that at the end of the video as well. But I really enjoyed Red Notice for what it was. I think a lot of the plot was very convenient and just moved forward at breakneck speed. A lot of the conveniences were kind of explained at the end, so I like the fact that they sort of exploited the audience's expectations that this would be a very nonsensical kind of plot and things would just sort of happen for the sake of happening, and then showing at the end that there was a whole other reason for that. So the movie was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm very keen to see what the pitch meeting has to say, but why don't we check out what Aussie pitch meeting guy thinks about this one. So, have you got a Netflix movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Uncharted. It's based on the popular video game franchise Uncharted. We've got Ryan Reynolds signed on to play Nathan Drake, treasure hunter, murderer, sweetheart. Well, the thing with that is, but he's going to be joined by his sexy British brunette treasure hunting rival slash sometimes ally, Chloe Fraser, who's going to be played by Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot signed on for this? She sure did. And the third member of the team is Charlie Cutter. He's a big, bald-headed, jacked up, leather jacket wearing tough guy, but since Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson said he wants to be a part of this as well, I figure we just make him Samoan in the movie. Look, I gotta stop you there, okay? Because yes, this is Netflix and we basically do whatever the hell we want, but Sony owns Uncharted. They just put out a trailer with Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake like a few weeks ago. Really? I got the whole cast, crew, props, locations, schedule, everything already booked in. What if I asked you to just give the script a little bit of a touch-up? What would you say? I'd say super easy, barely an inconvenience. Awesome. Well, I don't know, how long do you think that's gonna take? Done. Yes, this was very Uncharted-like, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me think like, man, Ryan Reynolds would have actually been the perfect Nathan Drake if they were gonna go with the adult version. But looking forward to Tom Holland. Let's check out the Red Notice pitch meeting. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get it.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. So I was thinking we could get Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot together in a movie.
Oh man, those are
Huge names.
Yeah, they are. So what's the movie?
Barely matters. Oh, no, it matters a little. Of course, but not really. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, I'd love to hear about it, though. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, man, talk about an A-list cast like Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot. Like, just that alone sells the movie. And honestly, if this was like three no-name actors, it may not have come across the same. The star power definitely carried this film.
See, I figured people would love to see a movie where Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds kind of reluctantly team up.
What makes you think that?
Because they've both made that very same movie several times, but paired up with other actors.
That's a good point. Oh man,
This is just the safest of bets.
it sure is, sir.
So what happens story-wise? Well, see, Ryan Reynolds is the #2 art thief in the world, right? Because they have rankings for that kind of thing.
And what's his character's deal?
Well, he's Ryan Reynolds.
Perfect.
And on the flip side, Dwayne Johnson, his character is Dwayne Johnson.
Who else would he be?
So it seems like Dwayne Johnson is an FBI profiler working with Interpol, trying to stop Ryan Reynolds from stealing these 3 valuable eggs, right?
Oh, stealing eggs is tight.
All right,
It is.
so they go to this museum to stop the heist of one of them, but it looks like it's still there.
Oh.
But Dwayne Johnson, he's like, wait, no, this is a fake. So he pours some Coca-Cola on it and it dissolves.
Oh yeah, they'll give us some money for that, sure.
So then Interpol is like, okay.
Oh, the product placement is real. Yes. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Lock this place down.
Smart. Yeah.
So then Ryan Reynolds runs out of the room because he has the real egg.
So he was just standing there with the egg that whole time, even though he could have left before that point?
Because this way we can have a fun parkour scene.
Oh, fun.
So then he manages to escape and he goes to his home in Bali and drinks some delicious aviation gin.
What?
That's the gin company that Ryan Reynolds owns.
Oh, God, it's a commercial. Okay.
So then he gets arrested and the next day...
You know what, I did, yeah, it's like right there as well on the screen. Didn't know Ryan Reynolds owned an alcohol, would not want to drink gin, even if I did know it was Ryan Reynolds. I remember thinking that was probably Terramana Tequila, the Rock's alcohol. Or is that what he's drinking over there? Fuck, that's meta and amazing.
Hey, Dwayne Johnson's at the airport drinking some delicious Terramana tequila.
What?
Dwayne Johnson's tequila company. A product placement. I got it. And this lady, Das from Interpol, shows up and she's like, hey, this egg's actually a fake and a bunch of money was transferred to an account under your name.
Oh.
And she's like, I called the FBI and they said you're not even an agent there.
Wow.
Yeah, so she arrests him, but he's like, wait, no, I'm being framed by Gal Gadot, the #1 art thief in the world.
Because they have rankings for this kind of thing.
That's right, but here's the thing. At the end of the movie, we're gonna find out that Dwayne and Gal were actually working together this whole time, and this is all part of their plan.
Oh, a big twist.
Yeah, she's the one who transferred the money, and she intercepted Das's call to the FBI to tell her that Dwayne Johnson doesn't work for them.
Wait, why'd she intercept the call? Wouldn't the real FBI have told her the same thing? Oh yeah, whoops, whoopsie.
Yeah. So anyway, then Das sends Dwayne Johnson to this Russian prison in the exact same cell as Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
And this is part of their plan too, because Ryan Reynolds is the only one who knows the location of the third egg.
How could they have possibly known that Das would have put him in the same prison in the same cell as Ryan Reynolds?
Unclear, but the entire plan hinges on it.
Well,
given the fact that Gal Gadot then shows up in the office at the prison, I'd say she's probably got a finger in the pie. None of that sounds good. All right, let's get back.
Okay then. So Dwayne Johnson pretends like he needs to team up with Ryan Reynolds to track down Gal Gadot and clear his name. So they need to break out of prison.
very clever. Is that going to be hard to do?
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really?
Yes.
See, as part of their first day in prison, they had to literally build one of the prison walls. So that makes for a fantastic escape route for them.
That is convenient.
It is. So they get a big helicopter with a big turret gun and shoot at all the guards.
Oh my god, so they kill a bunch of people?
Well, that depends. Would you be open to an R rating? Okay, then no, yeah, everybody's fine.
Oh, okay, it's
Those bullets that make little chunks of concrete fly up and people dive out of the way.
Exactly.
So then they need to go to this masquerade party that this bad guy Sote Voce is hosting, because he has the second egg.
Oh, bad guys love masquerade parties. They
Yeah.
deeply do, sir.
So
It's
Gal
true.
Gadot has to sneak into this government agency to alert Interpol that Dwayne and Ryan have escaped and that they're headed to this party.
If she's working with Dwayne, why would she want Interpol there?
Well, see, the audience doesn't know that they're working together yet, so this will be good for the big twist.
But why?
For the twist. All right. So then Gal Gadot gets them
Okay,
both
yeah,
captured by
true.
Sote Voce, and Ryan reveals that the third egg is in Egypt.
Okay.
And then Gal Gadot poisons this guy and takes the second egg from him.
Oh, very rude.
Extremely rude for sure, but after Gal leaves, Ryan reveals to Dwayne that he lied about Egypt.
Oh, he did.
It turns out the third egg is actually in Argentina. So wait, if all they needed from Ryan Reynolds was the location of the third egg, couldn't they have just followed him to that one instead of doing everything they did up to this point? No. Oh, okay. So then they head to the jungle, because we don't really have a choice in the movie. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson has that weird thing with jungles in all his contracts. Right, yeah, you'd think he'd
Yeah,
get
he does,
tired
doesn't
of
he?
always appearing in the jungle in every single one of his movies. Dude frickin' loves the jungle. I don't know what to say. I don't know what that is. So anyway, they end up finding this big bunker that's full of valuable items stolen by the Nazis in World War II.
Oh boy.
And then they get the egg, but Gal Gadot pops out, but then Interpol pops out too. Oh, everybody's popping out. They sure are, sir. So Interpol just starts shooting this place up, you know, just destroying countless pieces of priceless art, because they don't want these people to take one piece of priceless art. That's right. So now the three thieves need to find a way out of the bunker.
Is that going to be hard to do?
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely
Yep.
an inconvenience. Oh, really?
There's a
Yeah, see,
road.
there's this old car from World War II there. So they drive that right through this big tunnel. The car still works after 80 years of being in a bunker.
Why wouldn't it?
I mean, gasoline goes bad in 3 to 6 months, but maybe it doesn't. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Does
so they
it?
drive this old car off a waterfall that the bunker has for some reason. Some bunkers have waterfalls. And Das looks over the waterfall, but they don't pop out of the water within 3 seconds, so she assumes they're dead.
Nobody can stay underwater for more than 3 seconds and live.
It's extremely rare, sir, but in this case, they did live.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow.
So then they double-cross Ryan Reynolds and take the egg.
Okay.
And then they double-cross the guy they sell the eggs to.
Got it.
And then Ryan Reynolds double-crosses them and works with Interpol.
That's all right.
And then he double-crosses Interpol because he wants to work with them. Okay, this isn't so much a twist ending as it is a spin cycle. It's a spin cycle
it
ending,
is.
and then we tease the inevitable sequel, and we're out. Well, hold on. We don't know for sure that just putting Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson and Gal Gadot in a movie
a
guarantees
safe
it's
bet,
going to be a
man. You said
massive
it
hit.
yourself.
We don't? No, I'm just kidding. Of course we do. Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
It was a good movie. It was a fun movie. I don't know how rewatchable it is because there was a few things in there that were very accurate, and generally speaking, I'm usually pretty critical of the movies that, you know, go forth at the speed that they do, but I mean, to this point, you're like, I'm the #1 art thief in the world, so you're already stretching the bounds of reality as it is anyway, but that was really fun. Valid criticisms. I still enjoyed the movie though. Like I say, it was still a fun story, especially to go through. I assume if you're watching this, you'd never seen it. If you didn't see it and you watched stuff that explained it first, you missed out because it was a fun journey to go on, and I think that's why it had Netflix biggest opening day, and probably, honestly, again, if you watch it spoiler-free, you probably had a pretty good time. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about Red Notice. Go check out my reaction to that one as well. And as always, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.